We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, the opener of a three-game series between the LA Dodgers and the Atlanta Braves. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out. Daniel Espino gets the starting assignment for the Braves. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last three starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Acuna digs in now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the two-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
He's set. Here it comes. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times, his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Going back is the center fielder at the track, the wall. And just like the ex-girlfriend who ain't coming back, that one is gone. So a two-run shot to left center, home run number 9 on the year, and it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb at the bottom of the first.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Ozzie McLean is coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Now a check swing, and we'll have an appeal down to first. He did go, says Patrick Johnson, so that's the first strike. 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Michael Busch. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Michael Busch.
The 1-1 home. The bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They're down 2-0. Into the box, Ozzie McLean. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
No balls and 1 strike. Here's the pitch. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bellinger is there, 1 away. 2 away for the Dodgers here in the 8th. And that'll bring up Chris Bryant.
Chris Bryant.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. Home half of the In now, Ozzie McLean. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And just like the ex-girlfriend who ain't coming back, that one is gone. And that's a special home run. Ozzie McLean continues to add to his major league total. That's the 200th home run in what's turning into a pretty nice career.
And guys, 200 homers is a feat a lot of players never even get close to. If you get to this point, you've definitely established yourself as something of a decent power threat. So you can bet pitchers are aware of his power when he steps in hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
He's set and the pitch. McLean is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Swinging a ground ball. This should do it. Albies scoops it up. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th to be a difference, though. And a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
3-2, the finish in tonight's game. The Atlanta Braves came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory.
On 8 hits, no errors.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today, it's the second of this 3-game series between the LA Dodgers and the Atlanta Braves. Michael Fulmer will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
If you want to pick up a win as a starting pitcher, you have to go 5 innings to get the win, and that's just what he did the last one. I'm sure he'd like to be out there for a little bit longer in this one.
So striding in, Ozzie McLean, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. Pulled toward right center field. Hernandez will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Stepping in for the Braves, Ozzie McLean. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
That's out.
And he takes ball 1.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission.
Hernandez is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 left for Atlanta. We're through 3, tied 2 apiece. Ready once again, Ozzie McLean. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Shoots this one over to first. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a backstop
to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. One there. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Into the box now, Ozzie McLean. He singled his last time up.
Ozzie McLean.
First pitch on its way. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day one of the season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And now a swing and a miss. And that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And he'll dive back in. The 0-1 on its way. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And that two-run lead could be in real jeopardy. It's extra bases. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And the tying run is in to score all the way from first. It's a 4-4.
Really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Scooped up, off-balance throw, gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on.
At first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Quick check on that tying run at first. Just keeping him close. He's set. Here it comes. Cody Bellinger is in with 2 away as he takes the ball 1-0.
Hey, 2 away now.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty, everything on the outer half of the plate.
Now a move over to first, and the runner back easily. And again a throw, and the runner back safely. A runner on first with 2 away. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Kiermaier's running. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Atlanta Braves came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Tim Hill gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season.
9 hits, no errors.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the LA Dodgers and the Atlanta Braves. Max Fried is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those...
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. Now batting, Ozzie McLean. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
Let's go now, one time.
And that misses 1-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Hard hit ball to second. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a one-out single. So that's now 2 hits for him here today as he finds the hole into right. And you can see there where he ranks on the Braves team leaderboard. Currently tops on the ball club in that category. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball one.
Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Up and in.
No, he's in there.
Dive, but he's back. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Fouled away. Here's another 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. He'll try again, 1-2.
Hey, let it rip one time. Need you right here.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. The runner from first comes all the way around to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
To the plate now, Jorge Alfaro. He swings and grounds it to short. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. They're not going to get him as he's in there to score. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. At the plate, Ozzie McLean, and he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award.
McLean.
Hey, come on now, one time. Right here. Need you right here.
First offering on its way. This is pulled into right. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Now at the plate, Ozzie McLean. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Third baseman, Ozzie McLean.
First pitch on its way.
At the ball. Counts 1-0.
The 1-0. It is a fastball and off the plate for a ball. Stamont utilizes a good curveball as a part of his arsenal, but it's not just your run-of-the-mill breaking ball. It's unique in that he's able to throw it with great velocity, a power curve, if you will.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Pitch on the way. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit, froze him, but just missed the zone.
And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard-hit single, 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Digging in, Jorge Alfaro. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Jorge Alfaro.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball, that's
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
A ball and a strike now. 7 runs, 10 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Outside, 2-1.
1 strike.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. The second for 1.
That's an out.
Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning.
In the end, these guys came away with a victory and look on to the next one.
7-2, the final score this afternoon. The Atlanta Braves jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.